Hi, it's Jess. I'm here this week with my relationship reality series. And today I want to talk about something that I've been hearing come up a lot lately. I just finished my Light the Spark workshop this last weekend with some fabulous women. And I also have been receiving some emails coming in with some different sorts of questions for the relationship reality series, which is awesome. And so for this week here, the question I want to talk about and explore a little bit more is it says, Jess, I'm experiencing the feeling of disconnect in my relationship, and I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do? And so I'm hearing that a lot. I feel disconnected. I feel disconnected from my husband, or I feel disconnected from my partner. And this is really common. And it's kind of like that experience of going through the motions. And a lot of women are talking about how they're feeling like their walls are up, they're feeling shut down in their relationship. And it's expressing itself either through kind of like more of like a silent treatment, where there's really just not a lot of conversation or communication going on at all, or a lot of conflict, so tons of triggers. And whereas there's a lot of like built up sorts of triggers and resentment and hurts that are happening. So just like a real sense of disconnect. And so one of the, hi there, John Luke. And that's right. So many people are disconnected. And even in saying that, something that also came up this weekend in my Light the Spark workshop was just noticing COVID and the pandemic and how that has been affecting relationships and how that has been creating even more of a disconnect in relationships. And just that experience of things feeling really dull, feeling boring, and again, disconnected. And so one of the first things that I really notice and that we really want to pay attention to is how connected are we to ourselves? You know, even when we talk about the pandemic, you know, how have we been affected in a way where we're feeling a little bit numbed out, we're on autopilot, and we're going through the motions. And so what can so easily happen then is, of course, then we look at our relationship, we look at our partner, and we're kind of like, and I'm disconnected from you. And it almost seems like that's the primary thing. Now it's the relationship. There's something wrong in the relationship. And we forget to look back at ourselves. What's really happening for us? And what I noticed in talking to the women over this last weekend is how truly disconnected that they are from themselves, and how unplugged they are from their own bodies, from their own emotions, from what's really going on for them, just from like feeling something. And even it extends out into their own life, right? How disconnected they're feeling from their own life and just kind of doing the day in and the day out, and not having a lot of exciting things to do as well, or not finding a lot of exciting things to do. And those things that really kind of bring that passion, that feeling of aliveness in and for them. And so I would say one of the first steps, one of the first things that you want to do when you're feeling disconnected from your partner is you want to look at yourself and wonder, how connected am I to myself? How alive, how much am I tuning into the things that bring me more fully alive and passionate? And how am I living? How am I showing up for me? And then we can start to look even more so on what's happening for you, what your needs really are. And we can consider how that's going to translate into connecting into your relationship. Okay, so that's it for today. I think it's really important for us to even explore this even more. I might even next week or put up some posts here related to this, because we do know, I mean, right now, the big thing that we're feeling is we're disconnected in our relationship. This can create a lot of distress, but we do have to pause, and we have to pause long enough to be able to look at ourselves first and the way that we're connecting in with ourselves, because that's going to translate so much into how we're showing up into our relationship. So there's a couple steps to this. Okay, so have a great day. And even on that topic as well, I'm actually planning another Light the Spark workshop for July 10th. So stay tuned. I'm going to be putting out some more information for that, just because this experience is happening for everyone, and in different levels, in different ways. And it feels so important for us to be able to have a sense of how are we going to connect in with ourselves? How are we going to step into our own power so that can translate and kind of ripple effect also into our relationship. Okay, so take care and we'll talk soon.